Sabaydi bike packers. We're at the Nam Yap River, Highway 13. Still got the pristine asphalt going. We're done about 50 kilometers so far today. Let's see. Oh God, my earbuds are listening to me and it's telling me all about this river. It's 11:18. So I've been going. Well, we started out from Tha Bok 3 hours ago. Been pedaling for over 2 hours. It says 2 hours in motion. And yeah, I had a nice conversation with a European bike packer who was heading the opposite direction towards Luang Prabang. And I asked him if he saw the elevation profile between Khasi and Nam Luang. And he says, oh yes, it's going to be very tough. And his bike was easily 10 kilograms heavier than mine. Yeah, all carbon, right? But full of mud guards, tent, cookware, food, spare tires. And the guy's traveling heavy. He even had a frame pump, a floor pump strapped to his bags, and a tent. So he was all ready to camp. Even though camping opportunities are like few and far between, because it seems like every square inch is either privately owned land or it's, you know, temples, like, you know, the Buddhists own it, or the government has like institutions there, or the military. But there's not a lot of public land where you can just, you know, throw your tent down and drift off to sleep. Okay. Buddy, you got no front brakes. Okay, gotta go. Okay, I'm in Paksan now. I just swung a deal with a nice hotel there down the road. And that security guard in the military fatigues over there has given me an eyeball. He already told me to move along. And he's parked right by the a row of ATMs. And this is the Department for Foreigners. And that's the Division of Immigration back there. But today's Sunday, it's closed. And I didn't realize that this is also a international border town with Thailand. There's a ferry that goes across several times a day. And of course a military garrison parked on this side of the river. But yeah, it's a nice neighborhood. I mean, this is a main road, that's a main road. But the main roads through Paksan are down at the end of this street. That's west, back to where I came from, and that's further east, and it goes south, that we'll be doing in a few days, because we're going to stay here for 4 days and just see what there is, you know. I mean, it's a big town, the biggest town I've been to since leaving Vientiane. So maybe there's a bike shop, and maybe they got a 40-tooth chain ring. Maybe I can get some new brake pads. I've already decided if I can't get brake pads, I'm going to just buy some Shimano calipers, because it hasn't been difficult to find Shimano parts. SRAM is something that nobody's even heard of in Laos so far that I've talked to. It's all Shimano. So I imagine it's the same way in Vietnam, because on any of those Vietnam bicycle selling websites that I visited when I was still in Edmonton planning this trip, none of them had SRAM. Like there's no mention of SRAM. There was of course a lot of Chinese parts like Sensa Retrospect, which is a Twitter brand. But even on the Twitter site, there's no listing for spare brake pads for these. Well, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's ONIRIR FM4, because they're 4-piston. Oh, I went past it. That's Paksan Park over there, with the white fence around it and the flags. Looks like it's open. I mean, looks like the gate is open. Let's give that a shot. Ooh, there's some loose sand. Now this looks interesting. But it is not open. Sweet looking gate though. I mean, the gate is locked, but it's also not open. So oh, look at that unit. Boy, there's a Halloween property right there, huh? I watched the Jays Dodgers Game 5 of the World Series yesterday morning, because I'm in the future. Today's Sunday. And anybody else ever heard of a lodged ball before? Anybody ever watched a ball game where there was a lodged ball and they just said, oh, that's dead. That's dead right there. Everybody back to their bases. Sorry, Jays, you can't clinch the World Series tonight. I mean, maybe. They had tying runs. I mean, if the outfielder would have dug the ball out instead of going, I can't get it, it's in there too tight. Oh, I think I can go through here. Let's give that a try. Are we back at? Yeah, we are. All right. So I didn't watch this morning because I got on my bike at about 8 a.m. about the time the game would have started. So I don't know how game 7 went. I mean, I'm going to look it up on the internet as soon as I get to that hotel. But yeah, it was a shitty way to lose a game yesterday. There it is, Valet Sac Hotel. Restaurant. Oh, there it is again. Okay. I'll show you the room. Well, he told me it was number 3. He probably wants money for it. Okay, I'll find him. Yeah, fairly standard room. Double bed. Ooh, extra thick mattress. Yeah, that thing's seen some action. TV that gets enough channels. Wardrobe with hangers. I'll figure something out for my clothesline. But check out the bathroom. Okay, this is the shower area, as well as like the basin, the toilet. Oh, a couple of toothbrushes, a little splash of toothpaste, hot water on demand, exhaust fan that works. That's what you want to see, is exposed electrical right around the shower. But I guess they haven't killed too many people because, well, they get their money in advance, so who knows how many people they've killed. But yeah, we're going to go out and have a look at the town. Yeah, we just rolled into a temple, monastery. Lots of guys coming out and trying their hellos. Looks like they just got this one repainted. Looking good, guys. 6-headed naga. One eating his tail. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's a 4-legged serpent back there. Can't be a very good swimmer. And look at their entry gate. That's pretty neat too, eh? Then they got these elephant guys. A few of them. And they got the king cobras over here. Sabadi. Below? Okay. Wow, look at the ceilings. The ceilings are really painted up nice. Wow. Yeah. On the big drums. Well, they're not really snakes, they're It's like one big serpent thing. Sabaydi. So very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah. Yeah, I was just going down the side streets, get a feel for where all the restaurants are, and the restaurants are everywhere. I don't mean like burger restaurants or pizza restaurants. I mean, it's all the same, you know, like local Lao dishes. I'm sure if I looked hard enough, there would be a, well, no, there was a pizza place down by that international border crossing to Thailand. Doesn't anybody text anymore? Like down this road here, I'm not sure where it goes, but I'm pretty sure there's a restaurant down here. But we'll head back into the main part of town, the main drag, so to speak, and see what's there. Well, somebody came and opened the gate to Paksan Park, so I took that as a personal invitation, as I do. Looks like a big hotel or residence. Let's take the circular drive up to the top. I still haven't found an AI translator that can translate Lao, a picture of like a sign, into English. So anybody in the comments that can read Lao, go ahead and throw up the translation there. Oh, something about union. What? Trade union? Yeah. Provincial trade union. Okay. This used to be a cart path until I got grown over. So this guy is he died in 92. So maybe he was the Asian Jimmy Hoffa. I don't know. I know that's a staircase, and we're not doing staircases till I get new brake pads. I did a quick search before I left the hotel of Villaysac for bicycle shops in the area. There's 6 right across the river in Thailand, but can't just jump across into another country for a day, you know, like the way Canadians used to be able to go into the United States to buy gasoline and milk and cheese and uh-oh, did we get bottlenecked, or is this a different entrance? Let's go around the front of this one. I don't know, maybe you can. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll just go down and ask the guys at the gate, you know, with help of a translator, if it's possible just to take the ferry across for like a couple of hours. Just you know, in search of bicycle parts. There might be somebody that just says, yeah, sure, go for it. But then I guess you're always tempting fate about coming back the other way. Well, no, I got my Lao E-Pass. It's just that my my Thailand one expired like over a month ago. So there's that little snag. Yeah. I don't know if that's a restaurant or not. Might be. But we're gonna go back and head into the other part of town I haven't seen yet. You know, rolling around looking at all these local restaurants. You know, got my stomach kind of rumbling a little bit, and I thought, well, what's up with that? I mean, and then I realized it's been like 8 hours since I bought breakfast in Tha Bok and hit the highway, and I haven't had anything to eat since then. So that's why. I guess what I should be doing is actually looking for a restaurant that's open. So that's the immediate plan. Stay tuned. Well, Google said we should try someplace just up here. It's supposed to be a sit-down restaurant up here on the right. Sabadi, boys. And I'm not seeing it. There's a slight chance I might have gone past it. Let's have a look. Recenter. Yeah, we went way past it. And we've been up and down these streets here, and I don't remember any restaurants, just a lot of stores. So let's roll back this way. That's a place that looks like a private residence. Or closed shutters. One or the other. Yeah. Okay. Well, looks like it's this cafe here then. Safari Cafe is open.